What is up, beautiful people? It's Wolfbrother Mythos Kushvanada from the channel Frost and Fists, and welcome to this video. This video is going to be a showcase, and it's going to be a series of showcase of stuff that I painted last year while I was living on the farm and didn't have a whole lot of signal to be able to post YouTube videos. So being that I couldn't show you then what I did, you may have seen it on our Instagram, you may have seen some of these pictures on Facebook floating around somewhere, but I want to come back and actually do a proper showcase for some of these models that I did paint last year while I was on the farm. So I'm going to start with my Leviathan Dreadnought. I absolutely love this model. Now, I've only gotten to play it a couple of times, and it's been very cool both times. It's not always the most powerful thing, and it's very expensive for what it does, but I really enjoy this model. But really, I enjoyed painting this model and bringing it to life. Speaking of bringing it to life, I have to give a shout out to my man Richard over at the Nerd Life. Again, I'll drop you some links down to his web store below where he's selling all kinds of awesome Nerd Life gear. And of course, his YouTube channel. It's inactive at the moment, but you never know when it comes back around. Anyways, Richard over at the Nerd Life hooked me up. He does most of my Forge World assemblies because A, I'm not a big fan of assembly, and B, I don't have the patience for working with the finer materials of Forge World resin. But Richard put it together for me, and with that, not only did he put it together for me, I asked him after he assembled it, I wanted, you'll see these Celtic scrollwork that he did up and down both sides, and I really love that detail because that Celtic scrollwork actually adds a level of detail for me that the Leviathan was missing before. It's big, flat, smooth panels on its chest piece, and I always felt like it looked a little like it was missing some kind of accoutrement. So I wanted that Celtic scrollwork to be a really good addition to, you know, what is my somewhat simple color scheme of my blues, my blacks, my silvers, and I think it actually gives a nice little layer of depth. This is another base where I took my kind of wintry rock effect and tried adding a water effect around the base like I've done with my Venerable Dreadnought you may have seen on the channel, and I think this one came out pretty well. This was done using the Woodland Scenics water effects, adding in a little bit of Soulstone Blue and Waystone Green. And just a touch, I wanted that clear gem kind of color to tint my water, and I didn't want to make it too opaque. And so I think the effect came out pretty well. So I'm pretty proud of the basing on this. Let me know what you think in the description, in the comments down below. But I really enjoyed painting up this model. Really enjoyed doing the basing on it. Again, it is my somewhat simple color scheme. I mean, Richard did most of the work when he did the scroll work. I really just painted up the weapons and, you know, all the other little details. But I mean, Richard did most of the work on this. I just want to show you the showcase, not to take credit for it, because I love this model so much. Anyways, I'm done talking to you all, guys. Let's get to the showcase and let me know what you think about the Dread.